Hello, folks. This is Lawrence Guidry, the old airman, coming to you from deep in the heart of the old dark mountains in southwest Missouri. Excuse me. How are you today? Folks, China just had an article. I read an article today concerning China. It said China will not be bullied. China will not allow sanctimonious preaching or bullying from foreign forces. And anyone who tries will find themselves on a collision course with a steel wall forged by 1.4 billion people, as President Xi Jinping has said on the centenary of the Chinese Communist Party. In a speech before a crowd of 70,000 in Beijing, Xi praised the ruling party for lifting China out of poverty and humiliation and pledged to expand China's military and influence. Wow, that tells you something, folks, what's going on there. Standing at the gate of heavenly peace above the porch of Mao Zedong on Thursday, Chiang said the era of Chinese being bullied was gone forever. We will not accept sanctimonious preaching from those who feel they have had the right to lecture us, he said. We have never bullied, oppressed, or subjugated the people of any other country, and we will and never will. I wonder. By the same token, we will never allow anyone to bully, oppress, or subjugate, as to China. Anyone who tries will find them on a collision course with a steel wall forged by 1.4 billion people. A lot of people, folks. His fiery statements were met with rapturous applause by the tens of thousands of Chinese Communist Party members in attendance. The CCP wedged absolute rule over 1.4 billion people and one of the world's largest economies. But China is also an increasingly isolated member of the international community due to its human rights abuses and actions towards regional neighbors such as Taiwan, India, and others who dispute China's claim in the South China Sea. You know, folks, India has moved another 50,000 troops along the India-Chinese border, and they say India has about 200,000 troops along the Chinese-Indian border. I wonder what that's for, folks. Okay. In reaction with countries like U.S., Canada, and Australia, with which it is locked in bitter trade disputes or at their lowest points in decades. Wow. In his speech, Cheng said, a strong country must have a strong military to guarantee the security of the nation, and the People's Liberation Army has made indelible achievements. It was a strong pillar for safeguarding the country and preserving national dignity, sovereignty, and development interests, not just in China, but in the region and beyond, he said. Wonder what he means by beyond. What do you think, folks? Uh-oh, what's happening here? Is it still going on? Okay. Just testing, folks. I want to make sure I'm still on the air. The party must maintain absolute leadership over the military, which must be grown and elevated to world-class standards, he said. There is increasing concern and preparation for the eventual cessation of military confrontation, folks, over Taiwan, likely involving the U.S., which supplies arms to the island's government. In his speech, Chiang reiterated long-standing pledges to restore Taiwan. The CCP has never ruled over Taiwan, but considers it to be a breakaway province in China that must be unified by force, if necessary. Chiang said this remains an unshakable commitment. Wow, what else does he say? No one shall underestimate the resolve, the will, and ability of the Chinese people to define their national sovereignty and territorial integrity, he said. Chiang's comment on China weren't unexpected, said Dr. Mark Harrison, senior lecturer in Chinese studies at the University of Tasmania, but they didn't show how uncompromising Beijing was. Chiang restated the existing formulation for Taiwan of Beijing's One China principle and the 1992 consensus, but his tone was notably belligerent, including his line to utterly defeat any attempts towards Taiwan independence, he said. Wow. Taiwan Chinese Policy Making Mainland Affairs Council said Taiwan's people have rejected the One China principle and Beijing shall abandon its military intimidation and talk with Taipei on an equal footing. Our government's determination to firmly defend the nation's sovereignty and Taiwan's democracy and freedom and to maintain peace and stability across Taiwan Straits remain unchanged. And that's it for now, folks. Again, this is Lawrence Gilroy, the old Evan, coming to you from deep in the heart of the Ozark Mountains in southwest Missouri. May God bless and good night.